welcome to this video. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining the reason why I sold in GBP USD, and I'm going to be explaining how you can catch some pips using this strategy. Like, this strategy is so cool. It works every single time, right? So basically what you are looking for is the first thing you need to do is to identify the trend. Okay, the first thing you are looking for is to identify the trend. So as you can see, this is the 4-hour time frame, and right now the trend is actually a downtrend. So as you can see right now, this line here, so you see it's a downtrend. So now that you have identified the trend, you need to look for a signal to buy or to sell. So since it is a downtrend, my sell signal, I'm going to be looking for sell signals. Right now, I waited for this thing to get to this trend line that I drew here. As you can see, I drew a trend line here. So this is the trend line that I drew here. So since it got to this trend line, I had to wait for it to give me a signal to sell. Okay, so what signal did it give me? It gave me an inside bar candlestick pattern, right? So what is an inside bar candlestick pattern, right? An inside bar candlestick pattern is basically this, right? You have a big candlestick. It could be any color. You have a big bullish candlestick. So you can see this one here. This is the big bullish candlestick. And then you're going to have a small bearish candlestick, right? So this is known as an inside bar candlestick. So once you see this form, then you should know that that's your signal to sell. But there's something known as a pip hunt. Okay, so the big banks do this to take out your stop loss, because once you sell here, your stop loss should be somewhere around here. Okay, like in this case here, in this chart, you see my stop loss is supposed to be somewhere here. But if I had placed my stop loss there, then this would have stopped me out. As you can see, this big shoot up, right? This one here, you see, it would have stopped me out of this trade, right? This one here, it would have stopped me out. So what you need to do is to wait for this. Once you see this setup, once you see this inside bar candlestick pattern, wait for the next candle to move below this one, below the inside bar candle, so, or halfway of the big bar. So once you see it move halfway, then you can place your sell order. So as you can see, I placed my sell orders here. So that's why I placed my sell orders in this point here. And as you can see, it's actually going in our direction right now. It has moved more than 20 pips in our direction. Okay, so as you can see, this account was actually a $10,000 account, and you can see the profit right now is $5,000. I've been using this strategy right now, and I've raised this account from $10,000 to $15,000 right now. So as you can see, the balance is $15,000. Right, so right now we are currently at 20 pips, and of course, as I always tell you, don't be too greedy. If you get 20 pips, 30 pips, then take some profits off, right? Take some profit off. I'm just going to leave that one there. Now my take profit, right, is basically the previous support. So as you can see, I have two trend lines drawn, right? I have two trend lines drawn. This is the first one. This is the first one here, down here, and this is the second one at the top here. So I sold at the top. Since I sold at the top here, my take profit is down here. Okay, so my take profit is down here. But as with every other thing, don't be too greedy. Once you get some pips, take some of your profits away, and that's what I've been doing. As you can see, that's what I've been doing in my own chart. Of course, there are going to be some losses, but your losses are going to be so small compared to your profits. Okay, so as you can see, my profits, and then see my losses. So that's it. So if you are trading, make sure you look out for this candlestick pattern, the inside bar candlestick pattern. And note, not every place where you see this inside bar candlestick pattern is correct. Okay, so you have to look for 2 confluences or 3 confluences. So in my own case, the first confluence is that it is in a downtrend, right? It's making lower lows and lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Okay, and then the second confluence is that it is in my trend line, right? My trend line is actually around my trend line. And then my third confluence, before I actually made this trade, was I drew out my Fibo. So if you actually look with the Fibo, you can see that it is still around that 61.8. So that was my 3 signals that made me go short on this trade, right? So I'm going to pause the video right now, and I'll wait until it gets to my take profit, and I'll show you when I'm closing this trade. As you can see, it has moved like 20 more pips down to the downside. So as you can see, this is $400 right now. So what I'm going to do is, since I've already closed one of the trades, as I showed you before, since I've already closed one of the trade, I'm going to place this right now at break even. So as you can see here, I sold at 1.20808 and 1.20817. So I'm going to start trailing my stop loss, right? Since it has come all the way down here, I can place my stop loss a little bit below where I sold initially, so that this will be a no risk trade. Okay, so there's a trick you can use. If you want to place your stop loss, you can go to a lower time frame, right? If I go to a lower time frame right now, let's say I go to the 15-minute time frame, you can see clearly what is happening. You see the price came down, it went back up to this level, and then it came back down again. It went back up a little and it came back down, went back up, and that's how it has been going down. So right now, if I want to place my stop loss, I can place my stop loss at this level here. You see where I sold? I can place my stop loss at this level because the price was unable to break this level here. So I can place my stop loss here. Okay, so I'm just going to be waiting for it to reach my take profit, and then I'll close the trade. So I'm going to continue updating you guys. So as you can see, my take profit is down here. So you can see here, right here, this is my take profit here. So I'm going to be waiting for the price to get a little bit close to this place. If you look at this place, you can see multiple weak rejections here. So I'm going to be waiting for the price to get to somewhere around this level, and I'm going to close. Even though it doesn't reach this take profit, I'm going to close it if it gets to somewhere around this place here. So let me just reduce my stop loss. Okay, so let me get the number. Yeah, 1.20759. Okay, so let's adjust our stop loss. 1.20759. Okay, good. Okay, so as you can see right now, our stop loss is actually below where we sold. So there's no how, wherever this the whatever wants to happen right now, I'm not risking anything. I'm not risking anything for this trade, right? And I've already closed one of the trade. 1.20759. Yeah, 1.20759. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That's it. I'll keep updating you. I'll pause the video now, and then I'll update you again when it gets to where I'm going to close. As you can see right now, it has moved some more pips to the downside, and my profit has gotten to 500 and something. So it still hasn't gotten to my take profit level. I'm going to be waiting for it to get to the take profit level. So that take profit level is about 20 pips, about 20 pips downward. So we're going to be waiting for 20 pips, and once it gets there, we'll close the trade. Okay, and we'll make about $700 or so. So I told you, if it gets to around this level where you see all these weak rejections here, I'm going to take profits. For now, it hasn't gotten to the level, so I'm going to be waiting for it to get to somewhere around this level here, and if it does, I'm going to close the trade. As you can see, it's already profitable, and this is a no risk trade because my stop loss is even below where I sold initially. So I'm going to continue to trail the stop loss. So I'm going to go to a smaller time frame, and as you can see, it found support at this level here, bounced back up, broke that level, came back for a retest. If you notice, this is the same level here, this is the same level, came back for a retest, and then it came down. So I'm going to put my stop loss somewhere around here, so that whatever happens, it is still going to be we are still going to be in profit. So I'm going to just bring my stop loss to around this level here at 1.20618. Okay, so the stop loss 1.20618. Okay, and the same thing here, 1.20618. So this is how you manage your account, right? You don't just place a lot of trades because it's going your direction. Okay, so let's assume I wanted to stack my trades. Let's assume I wanted to stack my trades on this pullback here. If you notice, it was going down, it got to this level here, and then it came for a pullback. So if I wanted to stack this trade right here, I would sell at this point here. See this point? I would sell at this point, and as it's going, it will go down again. If I wanted to stack trades here again, it got to this level, it came back for a pullback, right? I would have sold here if I wanted to stack my trades. I don't just open my trades like that. You have to consider your risk management plan. Okay, so again, here's my history. You can see that the initial deposit was $10,000, and the profit right now is 50% of that, as you can see right here. Okay, so today, just today, initially we have made $197, which was the first trade that I closed earlier just to secure my profits. Okay, so I'm going to be trailing this stop until it gets to our take profit level, and then I'll close my trade. So that's it. Let me pause the video again and I will continue to update you. So you can see it has almost hit my take profit right now. This is just a quick update. So let me show you the profit. As you can see, formerly it was 500, now it is in 700, and my account balance was actually 15,300. Right now it is the equity is at 16,000 something. So remember, I told you that if it gets to this place where we see weak rejections here, that I'm going to take the profit, right? So I'm just going to close this chart right now, and there you have it. Sweet, sweet, sweet money, right? Sweet, sweet, sweet money. So guys, there you have it for the video. That's how you catch this inside bar candlestick pattern. Is usually very, very profitable. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Also, if you want to get free trading signals, check out my Telegram channel. The link is in the description below. Also, if you want to get 100 deposit bonus on your funds to trade Forex, then check the links in the description below. See you guys in the next video.